Hello friends and welcome back to another brand new video. So guys, today's video breaks down one of the biggest transportation shakeups California has seen in years. A move that is about to change the daily reality for hundreds of thousands of electric vehicle owners. The era of EV drivers cruising solo through the carpool lanes is officially ending, and the consequences are bigger than just the traffic rules. This shift touches the politics, environmental strategy, incentives, and the complicated relationship between feds. For decades, those clean air vehicle stickers were more than just decals. They acted like the golden tickets. If you had one, you could glide into the diamond lane alone, saving time, skipping congestion, and even paying less at the bridge tolls. These parks were intentionally created to motivate people to switch back to electric cars at a time when EVs were rare, expensive, and still untested. That plan worked. Today, California leads the nation in EV adoption, and electric cars are no longer unusual, they are everywhere. But guys, here is the turning point. These perks were always meant to be temporary, and the legal authority behind them quietly expired on October 1st after Congress declined to extend the program. Once that deadline passed, these stickers essentially became worthless. The California Highway Patrol gave a 60-day grace period, but that ends now. Starting Monday, an EV driver using a carpool lane alone will face a hefty $490 ticket. So the officer said enforcement begins immediately. Everything from here on out is fair play. In other words, the special treatment now officially ends. This is where the controversy begins. EV owners are furious about that, and in many ways, you can understand why. Many people bought electric cars because they were promised time saving lane access. Losing that perk now feels like the rules change mid game, and drivers are already warning that traffic is about to get worse. On stretches like Highway 101 between Novato and Sonoma, the carpool lanes often look empty while the regular lanes stay jam packed. EV owners say dumping thousands of solo drivers back into the general lanes will create new traffic bottlenecks and make commutes longer and more stressful. What's making this movement even more confusing is that the federal government is pulling back on incentives at the exact time California claims it's pushing harder towards clean energy goals. Congress didn't just let the carpool expire, it also eliminated several federal EV tax credits. So while the state is asking people to go electric, Washington is quietly removing the very benefits that made EV adoption explode in the first place. Representative Mark Desaulnier tried to revive the lane privilege with a House resolution extending it for 6 more years, but the effort stalled. Even pro EV lawmakers admit they are running into the political walls. Meanwhile, real drivers are always feeling the impact. At a charging station in EV owners share their frustration. So, one driver said he's spending his last days enjoying the shortcut onto the Bay Bridge before enforcement starts. He doesn't understand why state leaders let this incentive expire if they truly want more people in electric cars. Another driver whose sticker expired last year said losing lane access has already slowed his daily commute between San Francisco and San Jose. He now pays extra rupees for express lanes because the regular lanes are nearly impossible during rush hour. But despite the inconvenience, both drivers refuse to risk a $490 fine. The cost just isn't worth it. And this isn't just about the inconvenience, this policy change raises bigger question for California's future. Will removing such a major perk discourage people from buying EVs at a time when the state is demanding faster climate progress? Will angry commuters trigger political backlash, or will this shift finally push to the truly carpool, which was the original purpose of the diamond lanes anyway? So, guys, transportation officials like John Goodwin from the Metropolitan Transportation Commission says it's hard to predict anything right now. Holiday traffic usually slows down, so the full impact might not be felt until late January. when everyone is back to their normal routines. So, guys, as we wrap up, what's happening in California is more than the end of a sticker program. It's a reminder of how fragile incentives are and how quickly policy decisions can reshape public behavior. For years, those carpool privileges helped transform the EV market. Without them, the road ahead becomes uncertain, not just for drivers, but for the entire clean energy movement. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me today for this breakdown. Stay tuned, stay informed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, let me know what do you think on this topic, and also subscribe to our channel for such amazing breakdowns. Thank you.